How's it going, everyone? Lovely to have you here again with me. I am KingBlackToof and I'd love to share this deck with you. So this is called the Fullmoon Butterfly Draugs deck. Not a very articulated name, but it tells you what the deck does. It's half full moon with werewolves and alpha werewolves and harpies. Okay, and then the latter combo is Draug and Triss Butterfly spell, with a lot of cards to really synergize around that. And I think it's a very fun deck. It's got some great synergies in there. The whole combo can be prevented with a lot of Ithleen tremors, so just be aware of that. It's more of a fun deck than a top tier one, but I mean it works reasonably well, I think. So I'm going to explain the deck, talk through the synergies, and then show you a game where it kind of works. So our leader card is the Arrakis Queen, and although we don't have neckers or any way to sort of benefit from consume, we're going to be using it to eat our beasts very early in the game. Okay, and this will get our harpies out. That's the first synergy. We want to do that very early if possible. Eat 3 beasts. All the harpies come out for 3 thinning, which is great. And it also means that we can ensure at least some bodies in the graveyard for Draug if we need to, if the rounds become very, very short for some reason. Okay, so it's good tempo and good thinning and ensures bodies in the graveyard. Now, this deck is kind of split up into half Moonlight, mostly Full Moon, and Swarm. Okay, so first, the Moonlight, we've got Sirens, 3 of them. They happen to be beasts, so you can eat these if you'd like. Always try and keep a beast in the full moon, though. But be aware, when you eat a Siren or eat any beast, it will get replaced with a Harpy, so it shouldn't be too difficult to keep one in there. We've got 3 full moons to play. Most of the time it's full moons. You may choose to do a blood moon if it becomes really, really beneficial to do so, but there's no synergy revolving around that. We have a Slyzard, which is just great. One of them is really good. We have Harpies, so if you've got 1 Harpy, you can actually eat it to get more, if you wish. We've got Werewolves. Now, these are also beasts, but they're not really good targets to consume because they're really strong and can't be targeted. You can't actually target it with your leader card, so there you go. But, yeah, these are great cards. 14 strength when in full moon. Really good to push in round 1. And you do want to push in round 1 because we want bodies in the graveyard for Draug. We want them to use their removal if possible, so that we can assure that a short round is still pretty good for us with the combo at the end. We've got 2 werewolves there. We've got 3 alpha werewolves, and the reason we chose 3 of these is because they produce 2 1 strength wolves, so when in full moon anyway. So that gives us 2 good targets to consume, which will get harpies out and stuff like that. So I really did like those. They're very good. We also have a Manticore, the Imperial Manticore. This is a beast. Generally not something you'll actually consume for harpy purposes. You'll use that with the Giant Toad and the Al Ghul. We also have a Monster Nest, which can spawn as a Barbagazi if we want to get some carryover and not lose card advantage, but also a Ghoul if we don't get the Al Ghul and we want to consume the Manticore, for instance. You do have to be careful when you're consuming stuff in your graveyard that you need to do it before you do Draug, because Draug just resurrects units as 1 strength Draug gears randomly, so you might ruin something if you're not careful. We've got Summoning Circle. I think it's a great card. Okay, and we've got Woodland Spirit, which finally spawns 3 1 strength wolves on the melee row, which are beasts. So for that reason, your full moon will go onto the melee row, because it ensures that Woodland Spirit can actually get the beast on there, and that sets up for a perfect Arrakis Queen to eat those, get the harpies out, and things start getting buffed now, which is really, really nice. Okay, so that's mainly the first part, and then we've got some swarm things. We've got Jameina Fox Hollow, which spawns 4 beasts, which you could use for harpies. I like to keep him for the Triss combo if possible, but he's definitely expendable if need be, if really pushed. We also have Yennefer, which is great when you've got loads and loads of small units. And finally, we've got Draug and Triss Butterfly spell. So I personally like to place Jermaine, then Draug, and then Triss. Because then it at least guarantees Triss to be 20 value, so she can't be removed. But you have to kind of judge it as you go. But that's the deck, and I think it kind of has 2 really good synergies, Swarm and Moonlight. But I think experimentation is the key for this deck. I mean, I think we could definitely change half of the deck. You could take the full moon out and reposition it with maybe Consume in some other way, or reposition it with, Frost in a different way, or Fog, or whatever. You could probably take out half of it and replace it with a different half, and still keep the Draug and the Triss synergy. So do experiment with that, but I'm going to show you a game where I played this version, my Fullmoon Butterfly Draugs deck, and it's a good game, so I hope you enjoy it. Maybe you want to try the deck if you've got the cards. See you again very soon, guys. Thank you for watching.
You wouldn't want to hurt us, would you?
Begone! Begone, you devils!
Come to me.
Thing is, he does 2 damage straight away, and I don't do any buff. Really annoying. Streaming is not my real job, no. I work in a school. I'm an ICT technician and teaching assistant. Yeah. Just ask them if I turn them off and on again. You know, I mean, most of the time it's very simple stuff, usually. I don't mind. GG. There you go. Feels good. Now we get a long round of Triss Butterfly spell. Lucky as fuck. We've only got 10 units though. Not a whole lot. That's enough. Even then, some of those are special cards, so I'm gonna get full value of him. I need 8 though.
Come to me.
I do have the toad to put it back. Woodland Spirit is not a Draconid. I've got to do this bit first. Right, then it's Draug, and then it's that, and then the rest comes on afterwards.
I sense strong magic.
Oh boy, please don't have any way of stopping that. Usually they don't, so should feel okay. I got loads of units on the board and he's got none, so Yennefer's looking good. Okay.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Don't yen. We'll Barbagatsi that next. We'll Barbagatsi it so that it's removed, is the plan.
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It got raised, fuck! We were going to Barbagatsi it, but now it actually got raised anyway, so we don't need to do that anymore. And he played his leader card, so is the last card a Neko or is the last card a Unicorn? Nekka's, Nekka's, I mean, to be honest though, I have had an issue with stuff. I don't know if that actually, should I do it for science? I don't think I'm going to get a better option. Either way, it's 4. Oh my word! Nekkas don't count for some reason. That's amazing! And then we'll Barbagatsi it, so, you know, we're losing 1 value, but we'll gain a lot more in a minute. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for plus. Thanks. Weird. Did he think he could change it? There we go. Look at all those 8s and 9s. Sit back and relax, boys and girls. $41 points. Jesus Christ. This is turbocharged.
You would make a good slave.
We got a godlike summoning circle sort of bug. Nekkas don't count for some reason. I remember that a while back. YouTube video. This deck, it always wins. No one can actually ever beat this deck. Here's why.